Guys, today I will show you ridiculous hybrid shield free setup, and by itself that's kind of an achievement already, but on top of that you will get more bonus armor on one single kill than if you would use, for example, MEMENTO backpack. And if I have to dive deep into it, and you know that I love deep diving, then in this build you could reach 2 or 2.5 million armor back from one kill. If that sounds interesting to you, welcome to Insanity! And best part about this setup, guys, that it's really versatile. You can switch some talents and you will have lots of fun. I mean, come on man, that's hilarious. You're gonna troll enemies all over the place, and one of my secrets here is parkour knee pads, because parkour is cool. Uncle Butcher in the building, and if you're new here, welcome to the family. And sometimes this build feels so goddamn broken, just like a loot system in Division 2. I mean, I just don't understand why I'm getting purple loot drops by completing heroic control points with directives applied. Anyway, with this boring intro out of ways, let's get into it. I want to explain some cool synergies here. On my chest piece I'm using perfectly efficient talent. It works really well with survivalist specialization, because survivalist medkit will heal your teammates as well. And basically you can have a ridiculous amount of medkits with this talent. You can pull 10, 12 or even more than that. Unfortunately, as usual, directives are kinda broken, and as you saw I couldn't get my armor back, but anyway, I just wanted to showcase how much medkits you can pull. It's absolutely insane. Second tip here, guys, I'm using Pestilence, but you could use Backfire SMG here, or maybe Exotic Assault Rifle Chameleon. But why I love Pestilence in this setup, that actually Plague Effect will trigger Bloodsucker or activate it, and that basically Plague kills will give us bonus armor, and Plague will spread all over the place. Second or third tip here, guys, Bloodsucker is stacking. With last kill you will not receive 10% or 12% armor back. It depends which Bloodsucker you are running. I'm running perfect one. With last kill you will get 120% armor back. It's absolutely ridiculous. Look at this. Nothing and nobody will be able to get through your armor. But if you don't have enough time or good teammates, but you still want to have all the best items in your game, then DMG.net is set for you. They have absolutely amazing team on consoles. They will complete your order super quick. Everything happens with echo and sharing. These guys can be trusted. I have tested the service myself, and this set has been working for many years. You can check, of course, everything by yourself, but now with my promo code RBDIV you will have 15% discount on all services. It's an amazing deal, especially when DMG.net is updating their prices basically daily. And if you have any questions, please feel free to type your message and operator will reply you immediately. But now let's get back to my insane hybrid setup, and again it's shield free and it's fun as hell. Plague Effect will do dirty work for you. It will spread like wildfire all over the place. It will trigger Bloodsucker. And on my chest piece, of course, I have efficiently talent, which works really well with survival specialization, but you could use whatever talent you want. This is simply template. This is how I love to use this build or troll enemies, since they have huge amount of protection from elites. I mean, these named enemies will not deal damage to us. You can face tank them, and for skills I would recommend you to use Seeker Mender Mine and Fixer Drone. Defender Drone is handy, but sometimes, I mean, he's dying really quickly, but Fixer Drone will stick to you pretty goddamn often or longer time. And in general, guys, if you want to be updated with all the best PvP, PvE builds, Butcherland is the answer. Hit that like, smash the sub, or leave a hateful comment. It really depends on your preference, but do something nice for Butcher at least once. So with no further ado, let's get deep dive into this setup. Anyway, for specialization we will use survivalist. Main thing here, survivalist will provide us with protection from elites. Really handy if you're a lone wolf aka solo player. On top of that, you have extra healing, which works really nice, with your seeker, mender mine and fixer drone. You could use decoy, again it depends on your preference. This is template, I'm showing how I love to use this setup. You could switch pestilence for backfire, that would work really well with knee pads as well, and of course I will get to them a little bit later. On top of that, you have fire grenades. Those are really nice for crowd control reasons, and once you will apply that fire on enemies, your teammates will deal on them more damage, so pretty dope synergy. And don't forget that medkit will heal your teammates as well, so that's really important reason why I'm using efficiently talent. And since I will not use glass cannon to boost my pestilence or spotter, because come on, spotter and pestilence, man, that's bad combo. I choose to go with efficiently talent. You could use unbreakable. For obliterate you need a lot of crit chance, so it's kinda no. For second weapon I'm using name it shotgun the mob, and this shotgun alone will provide me with 30% armor back. Man, that's a lot armor. Preservation is the main thing why I can get huge amount of armor back. If I will fight non-elite enemies, I will use the shotgun and that's game over. If you're gonna pair it up with Bloodsucker and 2 Bellastone armory pieces, which will provide you with armor again and extra armor kill, that's game over. There is simply nothing that could kill you, and of course you need to use your fire grenades accordingly to stop annoying enemies or maybe stop whole wave. To reposition yourself, you have to play smart, but man, you can use whatever weapon you want. If you're gonna use Chameleon here, you will receive ridiculous weapon damage boost with all stacks. If you will use backfire with full stacks, you will receive 400% crit damage, and knee pads will take away that nasty bleed effect. So again, you have versatility, or I shall say this build provides you with some versatility. For mask, I'm using Alp Summit mask. Alp Summit mask will provide me with Reaper skill, which is really important since I'm using Reaper skills or healing skills. I have crit chance and crit damage here. Well, in perfect world I would love to see Reaper skill as my second attribute as well, but it is what it is. On my chest piece I have perfectly efficient talent, Reaper skill, armor regen. Really dope chest piece for team play. If you're a lone wolf player, of course you could use unbreakable, but even if you're a solo player, you can pull those medkits non-stop, and sometimes those are really handy, especially in DZ. If you want to farm DZ, simply take out protection from elite mods, use crit damage, and you will be fine. You will be fine. Bloodsucker maybe doesn't work that well in PvP, but who knows, at least you will be able to survive. So yeah, that's my main thing, and I'm using Bellastone Armory just to get armor and kill and armor regen, and armor regen is kinda handy at every situation. Even at your skill build, I strongly recommend you to use skill damage and armor regen for survivability reasons. For holster you saw Reaper skill, crit damage. For my backpack I'm using Perfect Bloodsucker from Bellastone Armory brand set. Well, I could roll here Reaper skill, but if I have to be honest with you, I wasted all my resources, so crit damage, yeah, we're gonna live with crit damage. But you could roll your Reaper skill and maybe armor regen. For gloves, pretty obvious, I'm using Petros named gloves for damage to armor and LMG damage reasons, but if you will use SMG, use Sokolov gloves here. If you're gonna use, for example, Chameleon, use Fenris gloves for assault rifle damage. Pretty straightforward, self-explanatory. For knee pads, I'm using Ninja Bike exotic knee pads with parkour talent. Really dope knee pads with LMG, because you know LMG has one of the biggest reload times in the game. Pain in the ass, absolutely. It will take forever to reload LMG, and in this game with this time to kill, it can make a difference between life and death. So these knee pads help us a lot, and like I said, these knee pads would work really well with Backfire SMG, and with that one you would receive, of course, 400% crit damage, and by jumping over the stuff you would take out that nasty bleed effect. And like I said, this build is out of the box. It changes your playstyle, it forces you to go out of the cover, run around like a freak, and once you will get over the cover, over the car, you will receive as well bonus armor. Pretty nice synergy. If you want, you can pair it up with Intimidate to receive weapon damage boost, but I'm kinda tired from Intimidate talent. But hey, Intimidate is one of the best damage talents in the game for chess piece, so yeah, I mean, again, it's template, do whatever you want with this setup, I'm just showing you what works, and thank you for watching. Butcher drops the mic, love you all, be safe, and see you in the next one!